The investigation into an Aurora moving company snowballs. First, we learned a family was forced to pay an extra $20,000 to get back their belongings. Well, now we learn vendors and former employees are also out of a lot of money.
So this all started when Kelly Worthman looked into claims from a family that was stuck with a massive bill and a long wait after hiring that company. She's in Aurora tonight, and Kelly, you're hearing from other people who've had their own troubles with that company.
Dom, customers who now live all around the world all reached out to me saying they too have struggled with Rocky Mountain Overseas. We also spoke with a supplier who says the owner of this company threatened him with a restraining order if he showed up here to the office trying to get the money that he is owed. Tonight, the president of the company is passing the blame. When moving companies need packing material, many turn to Mountain Packaging in Denver.
We were a wholesale supplier of packing material.
And for nearly 4 years, owner Todd Schrader says he sold his products to another local company, Rocky Mountain Overseas.
You don't have to buy it in a pallet.
But recently, that longtime business deal came to an abrupt end.
I smelled a rat.
Todd says payments from RMO suddenly stopped. These half-dozen unpaid invoices he shared with us show the company owes him nearly $8,000.
The owner, Darlene, would not answer the phone, would lock the door when I went over there to collect.
Darlene Bell is the owner and vice president of RMO. We tried speaking with her at the company's office in Aurora, but she declined to talk on camera.
Those were ignored.
Yet a group of former RMO employees are speaking up, saying they too are owed money.
I can't pay my rent, and I got an eviction notice today.
Just because we don't want to work for you no more, so you're holding our money hostage?
These former office and warehouse managers all quit together 2 weeks ago. They're finally fed up with what they call a shady business, where customers went months without receiving their belongings and paid upwards of 3 times what they should have.
It was constantly about money, not running the business and taking care of the customer.
After several attempts to reach the owners of Rocky Mountain Overseas by phone, the founder, Ainsley Bell, called me on my cell phone and agreed to record the call.
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook.
Ainsley says he and his wife have run a clean company for 30 years, even though several customers told CBS 4 they've been scammed by RMO.
We're not fraudulent, and this was not intentional.
Okay, but they're still out tens of thousands of dollars. And it took months for them to get their belongings. Some are still waiting.
Right. And I'm out my whole company.
Ainsley says the moving mishaps and unpaid bills aren't his or his wife's fault. Instead, he blames the office manager who walked out.
It's all on her.
The same woman who says she had no access to the company's accounts and now may be out of a home because RMO won't give her a final paycheck.
It's a lie. And it hurts my feelings because I did everything they have asked me to do.
This is packing paper.
And for a fellow small business owner, seeing customers and employees struggle is worse than losing money.
That bothers me more than us not getting paid for boxes.
We also heard from another vendor late today who said they are in the middle of a lawsuit against this company and that the owners here are due in court later this week. Ainsley Bell did send me an email saying that he is working on paying those vendors that are owed money and will reimburse customers as he can. Reporting live in Aurora, Kelly Worthman covering Colorado First.
Great story, Kelly. Thank you.